Welcome everybody here to the Robert J. Collins Arena for another great night of basketball. Pat Grove here, Sean Rosenboy back here with us at Brookdale TV. We have the Brookdale women's squad up first, facing off against the Ocean County Vikings, coming in at 6-5, and the women 12-5 after the win on Saturday. Big thing coming out of this game. You weren't here Saturday. Paxton Bennington had an injury to her back, and it seems to still be bothering her, so she will be inactive tonight. That's going to be a little bit of a hole in their offense.
Sure, definitely one of the leading scorers for the women's squad here. And it's going to be interesting to see where they get the offense from. You have Trapp, who's a big scorer for them, but, Remington's kind of their glue. When they need a basket, they'd like to go to her. So we'll see what they do today in that situation.
It's going to be very interesting to see as we head down to the court. I was trying to listen to the announcements as you were talking to see who might have been in her starting place. I heard Trapp and Zito, who were two of the starters, but we'll see who has taken her place in the starting lineup tonight. Seems like it's going to be Brianna Rodriguez. She had a great game on Saturday. Getting a lot of points down there, a whole bunch of rebounds. She really did have a really great afternoon on Saturday.
Well, it's interesting to see Coach Dabina going with Rodriguez, more of a hustle player, a rebounder, a defensive player, as opposed to the scoring you get with someone else like a Pacini. So interesting to see how the offense comes together, if they decide to maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, or even to maybe run a little bit more to try to get easier baskets, without their best shooter probably on the floor.
So Trapp is going to take the tip-off center of the court. Right over to Zito. She's going to try to push it. Going all around. That goes in and out for Rodriguez. Her putback is no good, gets blocked. So we're seeing a similar situation to how Pasaic's men's squad was on Saturday afternoon. They only have 2 players on the bench, and fouls were a big problem in that game. They had 3 of their players foul out and had to play man down at the last 2 minutes of the game.
And for the first time this season, the Brookdale bench looking a little short today without Paxton Remington. Only 4 players on the bench.
Yeah.
Both teams still looking for their first basket.
Zito with the inbound. Finds Trapp up top, who grabbed a 4th double-double of the season. 23 points and 14 rebounds on Saturday. And she draws first blood.
Smaller defender on her. Trapp decided to just put the ball on the floor, go to the basket, good things happen.
There's not a whole lot of size on the court for Ocean County. They're small up front. They have a pair of 6-footers down low.
Just, you know what it is? I think there's not a lot of there's a couple 6-footers, and then there's not a lot after that. So it'll be interesting to see how the guards attack the basket, how even the bigger players attack the basket.
Shot goes up and it's good over Trapp for Lindsay Marola.
And Brookdale in the 2-3 zone here, kind of opening up the jump shots on the wing. Interesting to see if they decide to come out of that, if Coach Bob Dabina sticks with it.
Kimmy McNillis up top for the Blues. Trying to find something working with 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Got to make it now. Shot just off the front of the rim. A nice rebound by Brianna Rodriguez.
Rodriguez contributing early here.
McNillis cutting to the basket. They couldn't find her there, and she trips up.
We're going to call a travel there. A little bit of contact, but probably not a bad call there.
4-2 with 17:56 remaining in the first half. Don't forget, stick around after this game as well for the men's squad. We'll be facing off against Ocean as well. Very evenly matched game up there, so don't miss that. Set to tip off at 7. Passing it back and forth here. Having a little game of catch.
Good defensive play there by Brianna Rodriguez. Stepping in the passing lane, cutting off the lob into the middle.
Maria Trapp with the immediate 3, and it's good.
We'll stop and pop. Trapp at the top of the key there.
7-2 now with 17:20 now in the game. Nice.
Probably the shot that they wanted there.
Yeah.
Trying to beat the zone here.
It's a nice rebound too. She just couldn't get the putback.
A little bit of a flop there. That's a $10,000 fine in the NBA right there.
3 minutes into this game, the score is 9-2 with Brookdale in the lead. And Ocean County will make their first substitution of the night.
But they're sticking with the zone defense for now. That's a quick call for the jump ball. It did look like for a second Marola was going to come out with that ball, but McNellis got in there and forced the ball quickly. Ocean with a quick substitution here. Good play there. Got to finish it.
Almost saved by McNellis. And they're going to call the foul, yeah.
Good hustle play there by McNellis to get to that ball.
Yeah.
So a couple of good looks here early on for Ocean, just not converting. A couple of layups, a couple of good-looking jump shots, just unable to convert.
And this is something we've seen a little bit different from Brookdale in the season, where they're starting off very well. They're not, stagnant to start off the game.
It looks like the offense is doing okay so far without Paxton Reddington.
Rodriguez gets blocked on the inside.
Good job of pushing the pace. Good job there to push that ball. Pace quickening up a little bit here.
So they found April Simzik, who was named I recognize from last year. Yeah, wow. It says she's a freshman. I remember that name from last season.
Maybe a sibling.
Maybe a sibling. Maybe a different. Switch over to a different team. (12-4) with 15:40 remaining in this first half. Feeding down inside to Simzik.
That's a bad decision probably there. I mean, the double team was there, third player coming. She's probably got to kick that ball back out up top. Tough pass there to handle for Rodriguez.
Yeah, it didn't seem like she was expecting it.
Good move there.
Trap onto the travel. There's a nice save by Marola.
Push it, they'll have numbers. It's travel. Trap's got to put that ball on the floor. Take that one bounce. Take a power dribble.
Coach Bob.
Got to space the floor a little better on that. On that fast break, I think Trap needs to come out a little bit wider. Give McNellis a chance to maybe go to the basket if she has the space. Trap a little bit too close. The defender was able to kind of defend both of them at the same time and cause Trap to kind of hesitate and travel with the ball.
So Ocean County takes the first time out of the evening with 15:15 remaining, 12-4. Brookdale holding on to this lead. I'd like to thank, as always, Domino's of Red Bank for sponsoring us this year. Located at 60 English Plaza in downtown Red Bank. You can order online. You can go to the app. You can talk to Dom. You have the voice ordering.
Commercials
that's their big thing. So go ahead and order up for this game. Some breadsticks.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
Yeah, definitely.
It was good. I think it was a good pace for Brookdale starting off on this game tonight.
It was interesting to see, how they would start offensively, and it looked like it wasn't a lot of problems. A couple turnovers.
Yeah.
Maybe trying to push the pace maybe a little too much. Some spacing issues. With the new player in the mix in the starting lineup, it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. But defensively, they look good. Creating turnovers. Good rotation, and just maybe a couple missed shots. To their benefit, but overall, pretty good job so far on both ends of the floor. Again, Ocean really working the right side of the floor and to swing the ball back to get that shot. The last couple possessions, they've been working that side of the floor.
Working to a little bit of full court press there, but Brookdale pushed past it.
Trap has a little bit of trouble holding on to it. But McNellis wide open in the corner.
I think a little bit of a pump fake would have helped our cause there.
Maybe a pump fake going to the basket.
Yeah. Another wide open three for number 3. Lamaster, she sank the last one with ease.
A little bit of a trap. A lot of playing on the outside. We're usually used to seeing Trap down low. Maybe with the insertion of Rodriguez into the starting lineup, they like to see her down low and Trap more on the wing. Interesting thing to see as the game goes forward, if she continues to play out there on the offensive end of the floor.
It's Trap's second 3 of the night. Oh man, the ball gets stuck. That's always fun.
So possession arrow is going to go with Brookdale, so they'll get the ball there. Count that as a defensive stop.
Possession goes to Brookdale.
Someone's got to get up there and get that ball.
Yeah. Referees, he's looking for someone to help out.
Uh-oh. I have to get out of my seat, get down there, and jump up and get it, huh?
Can we get Brian Crosby or Norbert Allen out here?
Yeah. Probably any of the men's teams.
Yeah,
probably get up there.
There we go. Kimberly McNellis, the smallest one out there, gets it.
Yep. A little bit of a full court trap here. Interesting. Defensive play there. Good hustle.
Almost saved by Rodriguez.
DeGrush has to give her a fake. If she gives her a fake, she's way out of position, and DeGrush has a choice to go to the basket or kick it to the wing there. But DeGrush got to maybe see that happen a little bit quicker. Slow herself down, maybe give a fake, to the corner there.
15-7, Ashley Zito inbounding over to DeGrush.
Trap again up top.
Yeah.
Zito kind of playing in the middle. Rodriguez also kind of down there. Oh, trap ripped.
That was almost turned right back over again.
So trap, a little bit of success early, but the last couple possessions maybe not so great up top, trying to handle the ball maybe a little bit too much. It's really interesting. It's really a different look than we're used to seeing.
Yeah, especially to start the game.
Yeah, definitely.
This is a look we might see later on in the game when substitution starts to come in.
Yeah, good defensive play there.
First foul of the night was charged to Kimberly McNellis.
Trap doing a lot of the ball handling.
They've been keeping her up top a lot.
Good job. Part of the strategy, maybe to space the floor out, get some good looks here.
Yeah.
Like we said, there's a couple of bigger girls on the other team, so maybe they don't want to bring the ball inside so much and contend with that, but shoot over the smaller guards. That might be a strategy that Coach Dabina is employing here.
You can't leave her open. She made one and missed the last two.
She'll keep shooting it.
17-7 with 13:01 remaining. And
two more substitutions here for the Vikings.
Ashley File.
Nobody off the bench yet for Coach Dabina. We're
7 minutes in,
so should probably see somebody soon, but we'll see how they decide to go with it.
They've been playing a very good game so far. No really big mistakes. Nothing that really made him pop his lid just yet.
Good. Tough call there on Rodriguez.
Yeah.
But she probably did come over the back there. But again, a good look for Brookdale.
Foul number 11, Brianna Rodriguez. First personal, second team foul.
Going all around there, really trying to get her open.
Well, Brookdale's really staying in the zone, so trying to force the outside shot. Trying not to play anything in the middle. Good rebound. Again, though, missed opportunity.
So we'll stay over on this side of the court. Quick shot by Simzik, no good.
In and out.
DeGrush can slow things up.
DeGrush kind of dribbling herself into a corner there. She's got to see that developing. She's got to get herself out of that spot.
She had tunnel vision. She wasn't looking what was going on to her right, and she comes back with the
good hustle by DeGrush to get back and get a foot on that ball just to knock it out of bounds.
Anything at that point.
But again, she's got to prevent the trap in the corner. She dribbled herself right into that corner. Another three-point attempt. A lot of three-point attempts here early on for Ocean.
It's about the fifth I've seen. 11:51 now on the clock. 17-7 remains the score. They get to clear the ball out. Rodriguez almost gets that one turned over.
Good job penetrating by McNellis there.
Gives Trap her third three-pointer of the night.
Trap liking the new offense here.
Yeah, she's sitting right up at the top.
Quick 9 points. Outscoring Ocean by herself at this point. tough pass.
Yeah, that was a couple white jerseys around there.
You can see that Ocean is doing some good things with their offense because Brookdale's zone defense is kind of being forced to one side, and they can swing the ball back. The problem is the passes have to be a little bit crisper, a little bit more anticipated, and the passes in on time to the shooters and to the cutters in the lane.
Second time they've tried this quick pass into Simzik. This one draws the foul. We'll see Jillian Trigg waiting in the wings to join for Coach Bob's first substitution, as well as it seems like number 20, Katie Garrigan of Ocean County. First free throw goes off the back iron.
Jillian Trigg enters the game for Brookdale.
Rodriguez comes out.
So now with Rodriguez out, it'll be interesting to see if maybe Maria Trapp goes back down low on the offensive end, or if she continues to play at the top of the key.
Yeah, I would suspect that. Lands second one to bring it 20-8.
Good job, McNellis beating the press. Good pass inside.
Yeah. She'll draw the foul.
McNellis, really good decision there to just take that ball and go with it.
Great pass.
Find the cutter.
Foul number 20, Katie Garrigan, her first.
As Trigg takes her first free throw. Will be a better time than now to grab some Dominoes.
Yeah.
No better time than ever. Dominoes in Red Bank at 60 English Plaza in downtown Red Bank. Proudly supporting the Brookdale men's and women's and the TV staff as well. Second one, no good.
Lane violation.
Yeah. Lane violation.
Shoot that again.
One more shot.
That one goes off as well. Just passing the 11-minute mark now, 21-8. Ocean County with possession.
Oh, tough decision. Just not a good decision there to throw that pass up there into the post. Good job, McNellis getting loose.
Yeah, she's really picking up the slack tonight. Nice shot by Zito, who's been struggling with that mid-range shot recently this season.
If she can knock that down, she's so much more valuable.
Yeah.
Good defensive play there.
And just you saw the last three possessions from Ocean have just not been the best passes they could be making. That was one on Brookdale's side as well.
Again, Ocean really trying to force the ball inside there, which is surprising because they're getting really good looks from the outside.
Yeah.
I think maybe a little bit more patience from the guards, trying to just keep the ball spaced out. And, you know, when the pass is there in the middle, you got to get it there, but you really just be more patient with it and stop trying to force it in the middle so much.
The ball was last touched by Ocean down here, so Brookdale's going to toss it in.
Trapp's still up top here.
Yeah.
Really just trying to space the floor here.
They had Trapp open for a second, but it was great defense.
A lot of ball pressure.
Ashley just falls off.
A little bit of a fade away. Maybe she's got to go a little straight up with that. She's pretty close to the basket there, but faded away from the basket, made a tougher shot for her. Shooter at the top. Got to guard that. In and out. Tough shot there. Not a bad look, just couldn't get it to go in.
Yeah. Trapp trying to push it. Dishes it over to Zito and right back to her. So they're going to call a foul. It seems on number 23. On number 13, Kristen Kennedy.
Trapp doing a lot of ball handling today. Something we have not really seen, ever from her.
Coach Bob trying to call from the sideline without yelling anything. Almost rebounded by Zito.
Again, another pass inside, just not on the mark.
Yeah. You know, they're trying to get these quick possessions, but they slow it down by a few more. It's still very early in this game. We're just past halfway through the first half.
Looks like we have an injury to the official here.
It's going to be an official timeout.
Official timeout.
And the Brookdale trainer, take a look. She's limping on her left knee. That's something we don't really see too often. Official injury to the official.
Sure, an old basketball injury.
Oh, yeah.
coming back up to Haunter.
Now, it's not like professional sports where we have, you know, other officials waiting in the wings to come fill in.
May have to go to a two-man crew here.
See if maybe any of the guys that are going to be coaching officiating the men's game, if they get here quick and early.
I think the contingency plan probably would be just to go with the two officials.
Yeah, of course.
Kind of really do what they can.
Yeah. See if that impacts the game at all. We're at 23-8 with 9:26 remaining. Don't forget, Brookdale students, you can still register for the spring classes. The 15-week term begins on January 21st and the 11-week on February 18th. You are right. That is tomorrow. Wow, it creeped up quick. So you can still do it. Get in there right now. Go online. You can still do it tomorrow. Get in there early and get some classes.
First day of the semester tomorrow.
Yep. And for those who are registered, today is the last day to drop for a full refund of tuitions and fees. Any senior citizens looking to register, January 23rd. I got a plethora of dates here. Any date you want to know, I got it.
And back to that full court trap. It worked. Good move. Make that. It's a good move to get to the basket. Just couldn't finish it.
They get it across the trap. McNillis wide open out there.
Bad decision by Trap. Again, not used to handling the ball, making some tough decisions. It's poor judgment there. Again, another good look, just unable to finish. They probably left about 6 to 8 points on the board. A great pass there inside by McNillis.
Nice job by McNillis not taking that first one because it absolutely would have gotten intercepted. She, patient and got the much better pass.
Brookdale almost daring Ocean to shoot the ball.
Yeah.
Maybe we're seeing why. Good offensive rebound, though.
25-10 with 8.5 left in the first
Ocean
half.
back to the full court press. It's been mildly successful.
Yeah.
A couple turnovers off of it.
Yeah. For the most part, Brookdale's been penetrating through it pretty well.
Wild move by Trap there.
Blues ball.
It's going to remain Brookdale's ball. Trigg is going to pass it in. This is something new. I've never seen Brookdale do this off the inbound.
So it kind of worked.
Yeah. McNillis going to do a little bit of a press of her own. That's her third attempt.
Great
finally
decision
gets it.
Trap was kind of stuck in between, not deciding if she wanted to commit to the ball or kind of play off a little bit, and she just kind of let her go, and eventually she got to the basket and finished. Again, if Ocean doesn't, leave those 8 points on the floor there, this might be a much different game right now. Still within striking distance, though.
25-12, 8:02. And the officials are going to have a discussion.
Good job by the officials, so far working with just the two-man crew here. Offensive rebound there. Passed out to nobody.
Sails out of bound, and it will be Brookdale's ball. You hear from the Ocean South sideline, the coaches, why aren't they all down there? They were still looking for him to put the press up.
Couple of poor shots there.
A strange decision there by number 40.
Shot falling away from the basket, just ill-advised. Collision done well. Coach in me just wants to yell at her, like, what are you doing? What kind of shot is that? My fifth grade boys wouldn't be allowed to take that shot.
Both teams with 4 fouls. Last one was just picked up by Ocean.
Gary has checked in for Ocean.
It's Lamastra's first, and she's going to head out of the game. There's a relation to the head coach, Catherine Lamastra. shot. Megan DeGrush, no good. But rebounded by Trapp. And
tries to draw the foul, no call there. You know, she didn't really try to make it, she just tried to draw the foul. And if she probably would have tried to make it, she might have actually had a shot at it. Good layup there. Again, misses it. Simzik with a good rebound and a good putback. Ocean's hanging around, and Brookdale's really not playing, you know, what probably as good as we're used to seeing them play. A lot of missed shots.
Slowed down.
DeGrush with a much-needed basket there.
Yeah. Hopefully that'll fire it back up for him, but they got to stop Kristen Kennedy, number 13, with the ball right now. She has been driving down for the past 4 possessions straight.
Offensive rebound there by Simzik. Good putback. Now starting to get pounded a little bit on the boards here.
Yeah.
Looks like Coach Dabina's going to bring a couple substitutions in. Good play there. See if Zito could knock this one down. She does. Nice shot there.
Ashley Zito.
A couple much-needed baskets last couple possessions for Brookdale.
Ocean.
We're gonna have a
Ocean
timeout
started to make a
court.
little bit of a run, but Brookdale kind of slowing them down.
So that is Ocean's second timeout. 29-16 with 6:14 remaining in the first half. Yeah, the offense went a little stale for Brookdale there for a few minutes.
Couple turnovers, a little bit, you know, trapped with that, you know, try to draw the foul, didn't really, you know, do anything but turn the ball over.
Yeah.
A couple poor decisions with a couple bad passes. And on the other end, you know, Ocean did a good job of, you know, getting good looks. Even though they missed them, they got offensive rebounds and put them back in. So if, you know, Brookdale wants to continue to have this lead, they really need to do a better job of rebounding on the defensive end. And on the offensive end, just kind of slow themselves down and really make better decisions. I think it's the decision making at this point what's hurting them with a lot of turnovers is, you know, bad passes, late passes, which are just bad decisions. The official still being attended to over on the trainer's table.
Yeah, they got an ice pack, it seems like, on her.
That's a little break for the official there.
Starting the game back up. Ocean with the ball. Passing all around.
Yeah, they're just trying to find a shot. Yeah. There it is, right there. If they can, they got to knock that down. I mean, that's what they're looking for. I'm pretty sure, but just gotta execute it. Got to knock it down.
She could have taken another step and a half up too. That would have helped her cause.
Good pass by Trapp there.
Got to finish. Rodriguez can grab it. She does. Trapp wanted that three real bad.
Ooh. Tough move inside there, but try to draw the foul.
A lot of these smaller girls are really crashing into the basket for Ocean County.
Jump ball. That's a quick whistle.
Yeah.
Jump ball. Possession goes to Ocean.
I think Coach Dabina's is kind of arguing about that too. It's a bit of a quick whistle.
Yeah.
Again, the two-man crew doing as much as they can here. Oh, and if DeGrush can get there, she's got McNellis up ahead. Not the greatest pass in the world, but a good decision by McNellis to slow that down. Got to make that layup.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, DeGrush didn't throw a great pass, but McNellis did a good decision to wait for it.
Rodriguez got the
we got a jump ball
hand
situation
on
here.
it, yeah.
Good hustle to get back on defense there.
Possession
A little bit of sloppy play back and forth here.
It's a nice job by Rodriguez and Trapp combining there on the defense.
Again, the full court press.
Oh, yeah, big miscommunication there, but they get it back and thankfully able to clear it out.
Trapp's probably got to give that ball up a little bit earlier. Try, give it up and get it back.
Yeah.
Trapp's trying to do a lot right now by herself, and it's showing. She's forcing the issue a lot here.
She's got a lot of talented players around her on the court. Got to start dishing it out to her.
Nobody on DeGrush. Knocks it down. Too easy for Brookdale.
31-16, 4:35 now.
Got a shooter on the wing if they want it. She's calling for it.
She hit one of the threes for Ocean tonight so far. 5 seconds on the shot clock.
Good move inside. Can't finish, but good move. Trap again, trying to bring the ball up by herself. Meeting the whole team on defense. That call for the offensive foul there. Trap again, trying to do a little too much here.
Yeah. Got to give it up.
Foul number 10, Maria Trap. Second personal, 5th team foul.
Trap's got 2 fouls on her now. Coach Bob is not happy with the officiating.
Livid. Still arguing the point.
There it is, a shooter on the corner. In and out.
.342 remaining. 31-16 the score is still.
Simpson checks back into the game for Ocean.
Ocean picking up the press again at full court here.
Gets it over to Trap.
Trap pulls it. Banks it in. Not pretty, but it works.
Yeah.
Maria Trap.
4th 3 of the night. It's been a game of threes. Both teams firing them off.
Good outlet there. A lot of contact under the basket there. Good job of McNelson to draw that foul. Ocean's throwing up a lot of threes. They're not really connecting on a lot, and a lot of them are actually good looks. Just not able to connect, and it might be a different story if they could have knocked a couple of those down.
Foul charge number 13, Kristen Kennedy. Second personal, 6th team foul.
Quite frankly, Brookdale a little bit lucky to be in the position they are right now, the way they've been playing. A lot of sloppy basketball, which is something we're not used to seeing from Coach Dabina's team. And you can kind of see it the way Coach Dabina is kind of acting on the sideline. He's got a little bit of a, a couple things to say to his team. Every time they come down, kind of giving them a little bit of emotion because, he really knows they can play better and he's really expecting more from them. Again, nobody back on defense. Good look, just couldn't knock it down.
Rebounded under the basket by Danielle Pacini. 3-minute mark now at the first half.
Backdoor to McNellis, it's there. McNellis stuck under the basket to Pacini. No good, Rodriguez with the rebound. Ooh, Trap, good decision to kick that out.
Yeah.
Oh, unable to lock it down.
Almost. Rodriguez could have snatched that right out of her hands.
Good bounce pass there. Good block by Trap. But foul's called, and Coach Bob is not having it.
That's Trap's 3rd, I believe.
It is.
So Zito is immediately
Foul
coming.
charge number 10, Maria Trap. 3rd personal, 6th team foul.
I'm sure the official that's being attended to is happy she's not on the court hearing it from Coach Bob right now because he's giving it to the officials.
Yeah. Second free throw rolls out. 36-16. Kayla McMillis pushing it.
Genie wide open.
Good shot, good.
From McMillis.
They'll go on a bit of a run now since we were talking about the offense not doing too hot. I think you can attribute it to that, taking a lot of these threes with a defender in their face. But that was a good shot there.
Yeah, much needed basket there. I mean, a lot of this is just shots not going down for Ocean. Good pass there inside.
Second time that Pacini couldn't finish at the rim.
Oh, bad pass there.
Turnover. Blues ball.
140, 38 to 18.
Nobody picks up Zito.
Yeah.
She can't connect. Again,
That's
very
tough,
sloppy
yeah.
game early. Brookdale real lucky to be where they are. Good kick there. Again, not knocking down good shots.
Brookdale has been, I mean,
Almost defensive play there.
no offensive rebounds for Ocean.
And if you're, if you're Coach Lamastra for Ocean, you got to be thinking we're getting good shots. We're getting good looks at the basket. We're rebounding on the offensive end, and we're down by 20 points. I mean, what's happening? And it's basically just missing shots that you should be able to make, and that's really what's killing Ocean right now. Ooh, that was Zito. Again, Brookdale's missing shots. Brookdale's turning the ball over.
57 seconds left. Half, 38 to 18. Both teams doing a pretty decent job of really keeping out of really bad foul trouble.
Yeah, no foul trouble at all.
Yeah.
Nobody's in the bonus. Nobody's in the one-on-one anything. So, a couple of fouls early on, but a quicker pace of the game definitely.
Yeah. Coach Bob's going to call a timeout.
We try to draw something up here.
So stick around during after the halftime. We're going to throw it down to Tim on the court. He's going to be interviewing the athletic director, Sean Noel, who's been here for the past 3 years. And he's hung 4 banners.
Yeah, pretty impressive resume there.
The next one that's going to be put up in the rafters is the women's soccer repeating.
Yep.
Tim was one of the guys who covered the championship game in overtime. It was a thriller. I was there for the first week, and it was a great game. So I couldn't imagine how good that one was too. It's got men's lacrosse starting up this.
For the first time, right?
Yeah. No, they've been okay. They've been going very well. They haven't been able to break through that barrier of getting to the national, but they've run regions for the past 5 years in a row. They've won the Region 19 title for the past 5 years in a row, but they've been getting closer every year to try to push into nationals more, but just kind of getting acclimated to it. It's still a fairly new program here at the school. The referee's still down on the trainer's table.
Looks like she's got her knee taped up.
Yeah. He's taking Noah Dean's spot. He's ready to get taped up. Heading back out to the court now. See what Coach Bob drew up. 38 to 18.
For something quick here. If it's not there, maybe let's pull it out and slow it down. But maybe trying to run something quick here. There it is. Oh, not there. Good outlet pass there.
Zito's keeping with her.
Foul there. A lot of contact. Good outlet pass there.
Yeah.
And really, kept her in stride and just went right to the basket with it.
Amanda Jeffrey is going to come in. Could be Zito's second, I believe.
Amanda Jeffrey has entered the game for Brookdale. Previous fouls on number 44.
That's her first.
Zito. Her first.
Rodriguez will come out. Nice save by McNeil. Second one down there on
Good
the
box
baseline.
out by Zito. Got a 4-second differential. The shot clock in the game clock. Nellis dribbles herself into some trouble. Shot clock winding down here.
5 seconds going.
Bruce just throws it up. Can't connect.
Got to get something. But
Zito.
Zito with the putback, and it's good. Look at that.
A great way to end the half there from Zito.
So we're going to head into the half, score 40 to 18. I mean, we didn't see a huge difference in the offense. They're still coming out scoring 40 points in the first half without Reddington.
I think we saw a difference in style. I mean, you saw Maria Trapp handling the ball a lot more. A lot of outside shooting from Maria Trapp. A lot of pushing the ball, but a lot of that was due to the full court pressure by Ocean, and Brookdale kind of just trying to beat that press and get out there. But, you know, it doesn't seem like Brookdale should be up by 22 points. I think there's a lot of sloppy play. But again, Ocean just continued to miss good shots after good shot. And they really, you know, if they could knock down some shots in the second half, they can really come back in the second half.
No, yeah, they've been doing a great job. I mean, they're keeping with it. Like you say, they have a lot of good opportunities at hand, but they just really can't pull them together. A couple 3 balls going not their way, but on the Brookdale side, Maria Trapp has 4 this half. That was huge. Yeah,
Maria Trapp shooting the ball very well. The foul trouble may be a little concerning as we go forward into the second half.
Yeah.
You know, look for just to try to stay out of foul trouble, you know, especially early on. And they'll keep her probably, you know, away from the ball a little bit.
All right, so we're going to head down to the court. We have our very own Tim Catalfamo with Athletic Director Sean Noel. Tim?
All right, yeah, that's right, Pat. I'm standing by with Sean Noel, Director of Athletics here in Brookdale. And Sean, Brookdale's going to have a 2015 Hall of Fame, something new that Brookdale's going to be doing this year. Tell us a little about it.
Yeah, the Brookdale Athletic Hall of Fame, we're going to rekindle it. The last time we did the Hall of Fame was the inaugural class back in 1979. That class consisted of Leon Zuckerman, a former board of trustee member, Denny Walling, a former baseball player and a Major League Baseball player, and also John Montefusco, who is also another former baseball player here and a major leaguer. I'm most known for the San Francisco Giants. So, but yeah, we're excited. It's going to be on Friday, February 6th, will be the induction ceremony. It'll be at the Sheraton Eatontown. So it's going to be a great time. It's a great way to reconnect with the alumni. And it's an exciting time, and we hope to keep this going as an annual tradition here at Brookdale.
Now, you said it's a 2-day event. It's the 6th at the Sheraton Eatontown, and then there's also a basketball game here on the 7th. Which event would the fans who would like to come and see the induction ceremony be best at attending?
Well, if they want to go to the actual induction ceremony, it'll take place on the Friday. It'll be the February 6th at the Sheraton Eatontown. It's $75 per person. And it's also co-sponsored, this event, by the Alumni Association here at Brookdale. So it's a fundraiser at the same time. And then anybody that wants to come the next day, we're going to have a president's brunch. The Hall of Fame members will have a brunch with the president that day. And we'll have a game. Noontime is the game. And then at halftime, we're going to once again recognize the Hall of Fame members. So it should be, again, a great weekend. We're really looking forward to it.
All right, well, it sounds exciting. Before we go away, what do you think of the game so far tonight with the women?
So far, so good. Hopefully we can keep the lead and get a victory. Get a victory tonight.
All right. Well, Sean, thanks so much for stopping by.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Tim.
All right. That was Sean Noel, Director of Athletics. Brookdale, the women head into the half up by 40 to 18 over Ocean County. We'll come back for the second half. Pat and Sean will be back upstairs. Until then, everybody, stay tuned here on Brookdale Television.
All right, everybody, welcome back here to the Robert J. Collins Arena for the second half of action. 40 to 18, Brookdale still in the lead. I mean, we talked about it a little bit before the break. What does Ocean have to do to get back into this?
It's simple. Make shots. Make the shots you get. Good shots. If you hit some threes, get themselves back in this game. I mean, it's not out of reach yet. You know, especially the way they're getting good looks at the three. If they can knock a couple of them down, make a quick run at it, they definitely get themselves back in this game.
All right, so we'll head back down to the court for the second half of action. Don't forget, men's is coming up right after this game, facing off against Ocean County as well. So stick around for that.
Ocean will start with the ball.
Really the same kind of ball movement we saw first half. Oh, that one almost.
But still with a little bit of 3-2 zone, a little matchup zone.
10 seconds on the shot.
Good job forcing a turnover. Nelson by herself.
High off the backboard, no good.
DeGrush can't finish.
Quick shot by Pacini doesn't go either.
A couple chances at it there, but again, not able to convert. And a tough pass there, but controlled. Too strong there. Quick pace.
Yeah, very quick to start the second half.
Both teams in the first minute getting a possession.
Kendall McNillis, you hear from Coach Bob Dabina, slow it up, take your time.
Cheney wide. Good shot there. patience by McNellis. And Puccini cut to the basket. Puccini pulled up, knocked it down.
42-18 with 18:45. See Trapp not coming back out on the floor initially.
With the big lead in the foul trouble.
Yep.
They'll probably wait a little while before she comes back out there. Puccini coming out instead.
Long three.
Down. Zito all by herself.
Yeah.
No rebounders there for Ocean. This time Puccini from the corner. Banks it in from a tough angle.
2 straight possessions there for Puccini with some points.
Making the most of her playing time with Trapp and foul trouble.
She's got 6 points on the board so far tonight. Brookdale doing a nice job of rotating that defense.
Simzik unable to convert underneath. Much better job by Brookdale though to prevent the open looks.
Yeah. DeBruce taking a step up. Shot no good. Gotta love when Coach Bob starts going in from the sidelines. We can hear him from all the way up here. 17.5 on the clock, 44-18 on the scoreboard. Home court Jersey Blues the lead. Ocean County with the ball. They got an opportunity to 3. It looked good coming out. It was good.
If they could knock those down, they'll get themselves back in this game quickly.
That's her second 3-pointer of the night. She missed a few after she made the first.
Looks like our official's still out of commission here.
Yeah.
So she may have gone for some secondary treatment. Puccini's in the corner. She's open. Good decision by DeGrush to pull that out.
She's money from that range. That's where she likes to shoot from.
Another good look there. Knocks it down. Starting to get hot. It's 2 in a row for her.
Yep.
Coach Bob getting on his team. Good look from McNellis. Ooh, can't answer.
Coach Bob's pointing. She was down on the court.
This is a pretty big possession here. If they can get another score here, make a little bit of a run. From inside here. Good move inside.
So Simpson couldn't stay in bounds. She was trying to throw it off of Rodriguez. Ooh, tough there by the sideline. Puccini grabs it. Shot by DeGrush is no good.
Outlets there. Good offensive rebound there.
Moreau gets some more points on the board. 20-point lead for Brookdale, 46-26, with 15.5 remaining
See
in
if
the game.
Ocean could chip away here. Gotta get some stops. If you're Brookdale, you just want to be patient. Wait for your look and take it. And don't hesitate. There it is. Good ball movement, Puccini. Can't knock it down, but that's the look they wanted. Good ball movement. Good extra pass by McNellis. McNellis probably could have forced it, but made the extra pass. Oh, there's a costly turnover there as McNellis is out in front of everybody. Defender on her hip. Good spin move there. Good job to kick it back out and reset the offense here. Zito open in the corner, but good. Oh, Puccini sneaks in the back door, but a big-time block by Simzik.
Right from behind. A little bit of a height difference there, about 7 inches.
Shooter from the corner. Can't knock it down. The rebound there by Rodriguez.
You see Maria Trapp heading in now. Ocean County's going to send in their 2 bench players as well.
Ooh, bad pass there. Poor decision by McNellis trying to force that pass in there. Trap back in.
46-26 with 14:31 as Trap comes back in. Brookdale still holding on to this lead. You know, Ocean can't really cut into it too much. There's only 22 at the half.
Getting a couple stops, but, you know, again, can't convert on the offensive end.
Yeah.
A couple made threes before, but unable to string it, you know, together here. There's a 3 there.
Wow.
Quick pull from the corner.
Our foot was on the line. They're going to call that a 2. Coach Bob looking for a faster pace to the offense.
Oh, and a steal there. Got numbers if they run. Good finish there with the left hand. Kennedy making her impact felt here. Coach Bob has to call timeout as the lead's cut to 16 here quickly.
Just like that.
And we said it, if they made the shots they got, they'll be back in this game. And they're really getting the same shots they had in the first half. Knocking down the threes, making the layups they have. This time they're knocking them down and they're coming back in this game.
Ref's doing a good job calling it. Just a 2-man squad. We haven't seen many bad calls either way or questionable ones. So hats off to them for really
Coach Sabina might argue with you on that. But
first half, for sure. He was not feeling it.
So far, so good.
Yeah. No fouls committed yet in this second half.
And really, not a lot of fouls in the first half either. So quicker pace to the game. Just good, solid defense, I think. Again, a lot of missed shots, so that might be part of it. But if Ocean can, keep this run going, they'll get themselves back in this game. They're getting good shots, and I think that's what Coach Bob is kind of talking to his team about right now. On the defensive end, you got to stop letting them get good shots. They're going to make them. I mean, eventually, good shooters can make good shots. So you can't let them shoot the ball, wide open. You can't let them get offensive rebounds. You can't let them get steals and run on the other end and get fast break layups. Those are the kind of things they're going to have to concentrate on, really slowing down Ocean. And on the offensive end, you got to get good possessions. You got to stop turning the ball over, and you have to make your shots as well. It's kind of the roles have almost reversed, where Brookdale's kind of missing pretty good shots here, and Ocean's starting to make the ones that they were missing.
You saw they weren't faring very well with that slowed-up tempo of the offense. Coach Bob was telling them on the possession before he took the timeout. So he wanted them to speed it up, and they were still slowing it down. So I'm sure that was instilled during that timeout. No quick possession by Zito.
Zito just sneaking in behind the defenders, getting an easy layup. Offensive rebound there. Ooh, a little bit of a offensive rebound was there, but again, just probably had more time than she thought and just kind of forced it up.
That's Kennedy's 3rd foul. Keep an eye on that as she's getting fired up in this game. We'll see Simzik come in from the bench.
Nellis in and out.
Wide open shot.
She had it back down to 16. Interesting decision there to go all the way to the basket.
Yeah. Brookdale pushing right back. She got someone behind her, 48-30, 13:05 remaining in this game.
I'm itching to see Kennedy going to the bench now, so we'll see what Ocean does offensively.
They got their big squad in there with Simzik and Marola, 6 foot and 6'1" respectively.
And Garrigan at 5'9". So a bit of a size advantage here. Let's see if they can capitalize on it. Trap in the middle. Good backdoor to McNellis. Grush just can't knock it down. Good shot. Oh, she comes back and gets it. Nobody wanted the ball, so nobody got the ball.
Great hustle.
Everyone just looking at each other, waiting for someone to make the play. Got to go get that ball.
They got another chance at it. Fresh shot clock and all.
Nellis patient. Trap wide open. Knocking it down.
That is Trap's 5th three-pointer of the night. 51-30, 12-20. Brookdale getting back to that lead they had at the half. Shot goes up for Garrett.
Good rebound there by Simzik.
And the putback is good.
19 points. Hanging around, but, not really chipping too much into this lead. defense there, but Zito finishes.
What a shot. That's a little bit of a mismatch there on defense.
3-pointer.
And another. This time coming from Justine.
They're going to have to shoot their way back into this game. If that's what they can do, then they're going to have to do it. They're going to have to get stops, though. Brookdale putting up a bit of a offensive fight here. Trap right to the basket. Good decision to put that ball on the floor.
Yeah.
Again, the threat of the three-point shot forced the defender to close out, and just she went right by the defender. Simzik inside. Good move.
Out of back and forth.
And Ocean's found a little bit of a groove offensively, but they have to get stops in the defensive end. Zito can't connect.
Didn't look like she really gathered up that shot right. It looked awkward.
She didn't catch it clean.
Yeah.
There's a three. That's going to be short.
Seems like it might be called on number 40, Lindsay Barola.
Probably a good foul, though, because Brookdale kind of had a couple extra players down there underneath the basket.
Second personal, second team foul.
Actually, 5. Katie Garrigan out.
A little bit of a smaller look now. 6 inches right there coming out of the game.
Trap almost gathered up
She
that
thought
three.
about it. She thought about it for a couple seconds there. Trap goes to the basket and finishes. Really uncontested. Not a lot of help. Right there, if they want it. There it is. Simzik again, offensive rebound. Well, good job by Trap to deny the putback.
Just under 10 minutes left, 57-37. Jersey Blues in the lead. Fishes it right down to Zito. She gets blocked from behind, and Simzik keeps it in bounds somehow. Great play by her.
Baseline there. Oh, lucky bounce there. But a bad shot. Oh, and an outlet there to Zito. Defender on her hip. Can't finish. Good defense. Zito wanted the call, but didn't get it.
Yeah. Coach Bob as well.
They want to kick that out. There's a shot. There it is. Can't knock it down. Offensive rebound there. Ooh, big time block. Right to Simzik.
Trap made it look easy there.
Again, Ocean's got to put some stops together here. They're getting baskets now. They have 40 points. They're 39 points, but they're just not getting the stops that they need.
Coach Catherine Lamastra cheering on her team from the sidelines.
Trap again for 3.
Ooh, her first miss from behind the arc.
Not by much. Oh, and a good job by Rodriguez to steal that ball back.
Nice.
And again,
and that's going to be a timeout by Coach Lamastra.
She's not happy about
it. Sloppy play down low, and when you got 8 3/4 left in this game, and you're down by 20, you can't afford that at all.
See cheaters coming out for the first time today.
So, guys, Domino's of Red Bank has themselves some new hours. In 2015, they're open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to midnight. Friday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. And then Sunday is 10 a.m. to midnight as well. So you can call or order online at Domino's.com. 60 English Plaza in Red Bank. You can call at 732-530-8300.
Those of you like to sleep in on the weekend and get up and get some pizza about 10 a.m. Not bad.
It's Breakfast of Champions.
It is.
I think really what's been hurting Ocean the most, they just not sinking some of those shots.
Yeah, and you know, and when they started to, they just couldn't get stops.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of been a little bit better this half on the offensive end for Ocean, but on the defensive end, they can't get a stop.
No, it's a shootout. You can't afford
that.
Yeah,
exactly. And at this point, when you're down 20 points, you can't afford to get into a shootout because there's no way you come back. You need to slow the pace. You got to get stops, and you got to get good baskets, easy baskets, and they're just not getting any stops right now.
Yeah.
Trap is really hurting them from behind, behind the line, and then she's getting in because she can make the three. She's putting the ball on the floor and getting to the basket, and there's just not a lot of size on the floor to contend with her.
They're beating Brookdale on points this half.
And also they've gone away from the full court press, which gave them a little bit of success in the first half. So we'll see if maybe Coach Lamonster wants to pick that back up. Oh, bad pass there.
Trigg flips it up to McNillis, and Coach calls a timeout.
Heads-up play by Coach.
Yeah.
Retain possession of that ball.
So once McNillis got possession of it from Trigg.
Yeah, that's it. She had to, she was not in good shape there.
No. And at this point in the game, with the score is, you can
with
afford to burn
8:33
that
left,
timeout.
only 2 fouls called the whole half so far.
Yeah. And
pretty
none committed by Brookdale.
Yeah, well, we're in a shootout here, so not a lot of defense.
Yeah. 59-39 is the score. 8:33 remaining. Don't forget, students, that the semester starts tomorrow, spring 15. And then the 11-week semester starts on February 18th. So get in and register for tomorrow's classes, or if you prefer the 11-week. Talk to one of the advisors or register online today.
Again, the slow start for Ocean really hurting them because they're winning the half so far, but the slow start really killed them. Unable to make baskets they probably should have made. They could have just hung around a little bit more in the first half. This might be a lot closer.
They had Trigg going down low, but there was no way they could have got that ball to her. Rodriguez, no good.
Kennedy back in the game, pushing the ball. There's the kick for three. Knocking
She's good.
Down.
She's 4 for 7 from 3.
Starting to heat up a little bit in the second half here.
Trigg open in the corner.
They can get some stops. Brookdale's going to find themselves in a lot of trouble. Good defense there.
16 seconds.
See the energy for Ocean, kind of feeling it a little bit, maybe seeing they can get themselves back in this game. If they can pick up the intensity a little bit on the defensive end here.
Yeah, no, their heart hasn't been out of it for 1 second in this game. That's going to be her 4th foul, and you heard a very simple command from the side.
Don't do a silly foul. That's a silly foul. Just reaching in for the ball there. Not much going to you're not going to accomplish much. If you get lucky, you'll slap the ball away. But
she's been in for a minute and just came in and picked up her 4th foul.
And you see the impact she has on the offensive end for them. So they really need her out there.
Trap sizing up her opponent, drives in. Ooh, a nice rebound there by Trigg, but putback was awkward.
Yeah, another chance to chip away at this lead here.
(59-42), 7:35 left in this game.
Open in the corner, here it comes. Oh, in and out. And the offensive rebound secured.
Yeah. Kennedy, that's going to be a 2. Still no good.
A couple of good looks there, just unable to hit him.
Yeah.
Nels facing some pressure. Good crossover move there. And a great pass inside to Rodriguez.
Nice job finishing.
Nels getting the job done.
Yeah.
Again in the corner, there's that shot. Starting to miss him. But if you're Ocean, you got to keep pulling the trigger. You got to shoot your way back into this game.
You had no choice at this point.
Nellis for 3.
Wide open.
Can't knock it down. Offensive rebound by DeGrouche.
She's been missing from that spot tonight.
Oh, wide open Trigg.
Missed her.
Missed it.
Yeah, turned around pretty quick.
Oh. Good job by McNelson to draw the foul there.
Yeah. I mean, that was a pretty big mismatch there, so.
Give it up about a foot.
Yeah.
Probably a little bit over it. Just about a foot.
Just a little bump into her is going to make her go flying. I think McNillis sniffed that one out.
Trap into the double team.
She's been dominating from behind the arc today, but inside she's only had a few good looks.
The size of Ocean really giving her some trouble.
Yeah. She's not used to being matched up with too many people her size.
And especially when you have a couple defenders her size, when you can double team her with 2 6-footers, that's a lot for her to contend with.
Yeah.
Now it's a good decision to go to the basket. And one. So she got hit in the face.
Yeah.
Seems to be all right, though.
Check to make sure it's all good with her teammates. 6:03, 63-44. McNillis can bring it back up to 20 points.
First personal, team foul.
Referee making sure she's okay, too. Just goes off the side of the rim.
Good outlet pass. Got numbers if they push it. Good pass inside.
Yeah, they all rotated over to her and left Simzik wide open.
Simzik starting to, force her way inside, get some baskets. Look, the Mills got hit there, but no.
Yeah. Oh, and Triggs inside look almost goes in.
Oh, bad pass.
Yeah.
They have the three-pointer up top if they want to kick it. .5:16 to go. Ocean's gonna have to do something, make a run here.
See Amanda Jeffrey come in for Trigg.
Jeffrey has checked back in for Brookdale. Gary heads in for Ocean.
And the lineup right now for Ocean, I think, has been probably the most successful group they've had on the floor.
Yeah.
The combination of the inside-outside presence, but unable to, just convert the easy ones. Oh, good outlet pass there by Trapp. No, it's wide open.
Simzik was breathing down her neck.
Rodriguez did a good job of just getting to it. She's starting to get away from Ocean. There it is.
Jeffrey coming in with immediate rebound. 4:35 left in this game.
Yeah, Jeffrey coming in the weak side there, but she didn't see it.
Almost
she was
saved
open,
it.
but
That
she
would've
didn't
been
even know it.
something.
Yeah, that would have been a great save. There was nobody on her, so she, didn't really see it, though. She was kind of going to the basket.
Yeah. Still trying to find, get this shot going. Yeah, and you heard the coach saying it just popped in. You don't have time for that, to do all that passing around and run, 15 seconds off the shot clock. That'll kill you. Lauren Lamasha picks up another foul, her second, team sixth. Brookdale did a great job, only have one this whole half, and it came very late. It came only in the last 10 minutes or
disciplined
so.
defensive half for them. Jeffrey to the basket. Nothing there.
Nice
good
save.
there.
Yeah. She gets it that time, right over to Rodriguez. Nice.
It's a good look.
And it's good. It's her second three.
Some good shooters on this team.
There is, yeah. Tell they got the talent.
Trap facing a double team here. 1-on-1 situation. First time we've seen that today.
Yeah.
Justine Montefico.
That was on Trap. Having a great night, as usual, coming off of the double-double performance on Saturday. Domino's Red Bank and all Domino's everywhere. They have their newest employee, Dom, is the official voice ordering pizza expert on Domino's app, available on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. And the deal of the day is you can choose any 2 or more for $5.99 each. So, you want some breadsticks and a pizza, or you want some chicken and some more chicken? Do whatever you want. $6.99 a piece. Of course, order from Domino's at Red Bank at 60 English Plaza.
For Ocean, just pretty much start throwing the ball up at the basket. Good post move.
Across the half-court line. Trap.
Good move inside.
What a shot. And I mean, Ocean would put a little bit of a dent on this lead at here and there, but they couldn't keep it. Brookdale would come back every time and bring it back to that 20-pointer somewhere.
And again, they're playing Brookdale pretty even in the second half, but that 20-point lead in the first half is really what's been killing them.
I mean, they scored 33 points in the second half, Ocean.
Now it just goes right by the defender and feeds it to Trap.
Trap's going to head to the free throw line once again.
McNellis' speed really paid off there. She just went right by the defender. Defender got her feet crossed up and just couldn't stay with it. And again, you have to wonder if in the first half Ocean shots were going down, what kind of game would this be right now?
I know.
They've been pretty even the second half here, but just couldn't make anything in the first half and really cost them a lot of opportunities.
Second half scoring is 33-32 right now with Ocean in favor. Nice rebound by Rodriguez. She gets it up to Trap. And it bounces in. 74-54 now with 2.5 left in this game.
Nothing there. Oh, good stutter step by McNellis. Good recovery, too.
Jeffrey's shot takes the bounce. 2 minutes left. Shot goes up 3, and it goes in.
Too little, too late.
Yeah.
Another good hesitation dribble by McNellis. He's really doing work with the ball.
Really have been seeing, I mean, now more than ever for Ocean, playing catch up, but a lot of 3-point attempts in this game.
Yeah. And they've been knocking them down in the second half.
Yeah. McNellis makes the free throw. Genie comes in, DeGrush comes out. Had a great game. Trap gets the rebound. That's the second time they've gotten the rebound off the second free throw. That shot was no good.
Good look by McNellis.
Yeah.
Jeffrey, no bounce this time. Good outlet pass there. In stride.
And we saw it a little bit on Saturday too. You've been seeing over the games how much Kimberly McNellis has been maturing into this leadership role.
Yeah.
And she really, not as many, as the season has progressed on, not as many questionable passes, bad decisions, turnovers, things of that nature.
She's going to become, the leader on this team, the point guard, the ball handler. Coach Davina has been hard on her, but it's been paying off. And he expects the best from her, and she's really stepping up. And you see it today. She's getting away from the defenders.
Yeah.
She's playing great defense. She's making good passes, smart decisions, and it's one of the big reasons why they're up right now.
And he hasn't had to get into her too much.
Not at all.
I think I saw them joking around a little bit on the sideline.
But her basketball game has definitely matured, especially even from the beginning of this season to this point now. And as they make the run into the to the Region 19 tournament, you'd love to see how she progresses and maybe starts playing in that tournament and really can lead this team to something special this year.
109 remaining in the game, 78-56. Make that 79 as Kimberly McMillan sinks to second. Brookdale's been racking up the points here in this second half. Right down inside to Simzik, who she has been really getting a lot of points.
She's been good inside.
Just not enough.
They didn't go to her early.
No,
that was a mistake.
I would completely agree with you.
I don't know if there was something that the coach didn't see or didn't like, but early on they weren't really feeding her in the post. But again, like we said, it wasn't like they were taking bad shots. I mean, they were getting good looks.
Ooh, and Trapp almost with the block.
Good finish with Trapp trailing. Seconds left here. So kind of a tale of two halves here. Pretty even the second half, but that big first half for Brookdale really paid off, and they're going to kind of cruise here, but wasn't super easy in the second half.
Yeah.
Definitely some things to work on, especially on the defensive end. Pretty big number, 42, 43 put up in the second half.
It's huge.
So, Coach Urbina, if he's got something to, teaching moment is definitely in the second half, we probably needed to close out a little bit better.
So we wind this one out. Stick around. We're going to have Tim with Coach Bob Dubina down for a post-game interview in a little bit, but we're going to talk about the conclusion of this game. Trapp going 5 for 6 from three-point range, and then their three-pointer of the night was LaMastra, 5 for 9. So a lot of three-pointers thrown up, and a lot was at the end, as we said. LaMastra, they had to play catch-up at that point, but a lot of different looks from Trapp in the first half that we saw from usual.
It was like we saw a different player almost. A lot of outside shooting, a lot of ball handling, which is something we definitely haven't seen from her. We've seen her, sometimes hit a couple of threes here and there.
It was sparing.
Definitely. But definitely with the ball handling, a lot of the ball was in her hands. But you saw towards the end of the game, McNellis really had the ball in her hands, making plays for everybody around her. Probably Coach Urbina maybe talked about that at halftime. Maybe we want to get McNellis the ball a little bit more. Get Trapp, especially since she didn't start the half, kind of get her away from the ball. But very interesting second half. If you hadn't watched the first half, you would have thought these teams were dead even.
Yeah.
And the big half by Brookdale, really capitalizing on the missed shots by Ocean, just getting that big lead at the half and just kind of playing even in the second half is all they really had to do. So you got to give them credit for that.
Yeah, we went into the half at 40 to 18 Brookdale lead and ended 81 to 62. So I mean, if Ocean would have played that type of ball in the first half, this could have been a lot closer.
And I don't know that it was that much different, except for missing the shots that they were making in the second half. If they would knock down those shots, it could have been a much different game. And if you're Coach Dubina, that might be something you want to talk to your team about. Say, look, we really didn't play as well as the scoreboard says we played.
Yeah.
There was a lot of things we could have done better. We could have definitely contested shots better. And you can kind of see that in the second half from what happened.
Yeah, Brookdale's next game, the women's game, is on Thursday, January 22nd against Gloucester County. Again, they're facing them. We'll see if Reddington is back. That was the one inactive player who had hurt her back against Passaic this past Saturday. And it wasn't that huge of an impact, especially more in the first half than the second half.
Yeah.
But, her presence always missed, but they filled in.
And, and her leadership was maybe missed early on, but then we talked about McNellis maybe stepping up a little bit, and she really did step up and take that role on. We thought maybe the offense would struggle. But not really. I mean, a couple people stepped up, and they really did a good job filling in for her.
All right, so we're going to throw it down to Tim Catafamo on the court with Coach Bob. Tim?
All right, that's right, Pat. I'm standing by with head coach Bob Davina. Bob, you came in, coach, led by 22 at halftime. You absolutely dominated tonight, and you win by a final score 81 to 62 tonight. Take us through the night.
What we talked about, we didn't have Paxton Reddington tonight, which is huge for us. Second league scorer, and wasn't cleared medically to play today. So we talked about, hey, everybody on the team has to step up. That player that scores 6 points, hey, you need 9 tonight. The player that scores 4, you need 7 tonight. And we really got it tonight. Zito, Rodriguez owned the glass. Zito at 12 or 14, and then they just didn't have a matchup for Trapp. I think she scored 30 and had something like 16 boards. So she finally showed, hey, I'm one of the best players in the region, if not the best player.
She definitely is a very, very good player. How is Paxton Reddington's condition? Can you tell us?
Paxton should be good. Paxton should be back on Thursday. It was just a little snafu. Never got a note from the doctor to clear. So she's just waiting on some clearance, but I expect her to play on Thursday.
And as far as looking ahead, you're going down to Gloucester County this Thursday to play them. What's the mindset heading in with a quick turnaround?
I think with us it's good. I mean, we need to start playing. Since December 20th, I think this is our third game we've played. So we need to start playing some games and playing them. We played them here. It was a good game. It was 9. They're big. They're athletic. They run about 14 players at you. But I think coming after this, I think we'll be ready to play.
All right, well, Coach, thanks so much for joining us. I know you're not feeling so great. You're under the weather, so thanks so much for stopping by.
Hey, no problem. Appreciate it.
All right, that's head coach Bob Davina, coach of the women's basketball team, winning again tonight, 81-62. We're going to take a break here on Brookdale Television. The men are going to be coming up in just a few minutes at 7 o'clock approximately here on Brookdale Television. We're going to take a break and come back.